Majesty, may we give them the news?
We were discussing this just before you all arrived.
Francis, George, last year, as part of the Eltham Ordinance, Cardinal Wolsey laid out his plans for reform to control costs for us. However, in doing so, he removed men from our Privy Chamber. Now, while I am certain that the Cardinal had efficiency and frugality in mind, the removal of men, such as yourself, has proven disagreeable to us. Therefore, we expect both of you back with us as gentlemen of the Privy Chamber by Christmas time.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Majesty. I will bring my dice, Your Majesty.
I will bring my own dice. Francis, I love you well, but I know what a rogue thou art.
Thank you, Your Majesty. 'Tis wonderful. Mine own brother and cousin will be with us at court.
More than the brother, our concern is for the sister. Mistress, you will join us for the remainder of the progress?
If it please Your Majesty, then so I shall.
And thy goodly mother shall accompany us at all times, as is right and proper.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Now, let's see what sport you rogues can devise.
'Tis better than I anticipated. George back at court, and you asked to follow the progress.
What will the Queen say?
Matters not what the Queen says, only what the King commands.
The King has promised that the matter will be taken care of with the utmost haste, mayhap settled before 12th night.
Excellent. Are you happy, Anne?
Of course, Mother. I am confident of the King's love. He is determined we soon shall wed.
All of the Boleyns are in the King's good graces at the moment. And it's up to you to ensure they stay that way. You and George are both prone to ill temper. Mind thy tongue!
Father, our tempers flare only when lectured. George and I are aware of the ways of court and how to keep the King in a good humor. You have no reason to worry for me. Oh! The letter!
Pardon me, Mrs.
The letter in the words!
Once in every minute, twice in every moment, but never in 1,000 years.
It's just a riddle, Sir Thomas, just a riddle.
I have one for you, Cardinal.
Your Majesty.
What gets broken without being held?
I know not. Would it be a promise, Your Majesty?
Bad luck, Cardinal. Your minion knew better than his better. But you'll have plenty of time to guess at riddles at Christmastide. I'll make sure that Sir Francis and my son George make up some wonderfully witty riddles and puns.
Christmastide?
Indeed, for His Majesty has requested us to return to the Privy Chamber. It seems your budget-reducing scheme cut a bit close to the bone and caused discomfort. Therefore, your decision was revoked.
Of course. Whatever pleases the king.
Precisely.
Your Majesty, we are here to continue discussions on the state matter.
So very well. Court, each to their own pleasure. You have our leave. Except Mistress Anne, she may remain.
On this delicate matter, your...
On this delicate matter, you may speak freely in front of Mistress Boleyn. For this delicate matter has as much to do with her as it does with us. There is nothing we will keep from her.
Your Majesty, as we discussed earlier, the ecclesiastical court could not render a verdict on the validity of your marriage with Queen Katherine.
We have told thee that we have thought and prayed much on this matter. Our marriage is not valid. It states clearly in Leviticus chapter 20, if a man marries his brother's wife, it shall remain childless. The Queen and I have no sons. I am childless. This is a matter that must be resolved.
Your Majesty, no one would question your theological knowledge, but we have to proceed very carefully and wisely.
And what of the Queen? Your Majesty, she must be told.
Many in the court know of the quest for annulment. It would be best for the Queen to be told of it by you, Your Majesty.
We agree, Sir Thomas. We can always count on thy moral compass to guide us to the right and proper location, no matter how difficult the journey may be.
And what recourse have we since the ecclesiastical court could not resolve the issue?
We will apply to the Holy See in Rome for an annulment. The Pope himself must pronounce on the matter.
Then send to Rome.
Mistress! Your Majesty, a dreadful situation has developed. Rome has been sacked by the Holy Roman Emperor's troops. They have destroyed much of the city, and Pope Clement is their prisoner.
This is outrageous!
There has been much bloodshed and destruction. The Pope himself has not been harmed.
But he is held prisoner by the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, who is also the nephew of Queen Katherine.
The lady quickly grasps the complexity of the situation.
We cannot expect a favorable decision when the Pope is being held by my wife's nephew.
There is more than one answer to this problem, Your Majesty.
Aye, what sayest thou?
Cardinal Wolsey shall personally go to France to enlist the support of King Francis, who might persuade the Pope to extend Wolsey legatine powers, which would enable him to judge on the king's case.
Master Cromwell, why would King Francis be of help?
A matter not so much of helping the Pope, but rather of being unhelpful to Emperor Charles. We feel he could be persuaded.
Do it, and quickly. This matter must be resolved.
I have no doubt that resolution will be swift. Your soul will be comforted, and you will have your heart's desire.
This is our heart's desire. We shall make her our wife and our queen.
You can trust, Your Majesty. I will do all I can to speed the matter most favorably for you.
But can we trust you to do so, Cardinal?
And of course, you must learn to have faith in the Lord Chancellor. We know he will do what is required.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
There, you see, Anne, all will soon be resolved.
And what if it is not? What am I to do?
Mayhaps it would be prudent to return to Hever until the matter is settled.
Prudent or convenient for you, Lord Chancellor? I fear this could take months, possibly years.
Anne, calm thyself. It will not take years. What folly.
I see little aid from these advisors. So you need a decision from the Pope, who is now prisoner to your wife's nephew. We have no reason to believe this annulment will be granted quickly. And in the meantime, what of the Queen? What if she refuses to leave court?
It is not her place to refuse. And Catherine will understand the moral quandary we are in. We know her. She will do as we ask and be compliant.
I hope you are correct, Your Majesty. I fear it will not progress so smoothly. And knowing the sainted Catherine, she will make a great show of piety and prayer, no doubt wearing a hair shirt under her gown and pleading for mercy. Everyone will admire poor Catherine. And what of me? Shall I return to Hever as prudently suggested? Or stay at court with no official position? position, no title, only to be mocked and disrespected. I will not have it, Henry!
Do not horate me, mistress. Enough! Enough of all of you!